Buddha's Boot Camp begins. This is day one, and along this journey, we're going to be using the chakras as a guiding principle. If you don't know what the chakras are, they are significant energy centers in our bodies that run along our spine, from the very base of your pelvis all the way up to the crown of your head. And each one is associated with an element, a natural element, a bija mantra, a particular seed sound that is thought to impact it when chanted, as well as psychological qualities. Now, when we sit, the idea is not that you are pondering those qualities or the element or the sound. It's just that I will draw your awareness to some of the qualities related to that chakra. And that will give each day a little bit of variety while the practice remains the same. So today is the root chakra, sometimes called first chakra, or Muladhara chakra is the name for it in Sanskrit. It is associated with the earth element. So our physical focal point today is going to begin with all of those parts of our body that are connected with, in this case, the symbolic earth, that which is below you. It's also associated with the downward motion of energy, energy that flows downward. So here you can think of words like root and ground, press down, these types of actions, and we'll be doing those here in our sit. When it comes to the breath, Muladhara chakra is associated with the end of your exhalation, that infinitesimally small little moment of emptiness before the inhalation begins. So as I said, the goal here is not to focus on those things while we sit, but just use them as a way to give each day a different quality and a slightly different energy, just as it is in the natural world. So let's get settled for this first sit of Buddha's Boot Camp. Hopefully you watched the video about your rig and what to expect, and you've got something that you're going to give a shot at today in terms of cushions, pillows, blankets. Some of you might have chosen to put on a wrap like I did. It happens to be cold here where I am right now, so this is providing both warmth and that energetic grounding, which is very appropriate to today's sit and emphasis. You could also place things like a blanket over your lap if you prefer. And if any of you have little sandbags or something like that, you might also enjoy using those today as well. So first things first, we'll find our seat. So please, if you haven't already, climb aboard whatever it is that you're going to sit on today. Shift your pelvis slightly forward. Give that a shot so that you're not slumping backwards. You also don't want to feel like you're falling forward, but maybe a little more towards forward, given that most of us have a tendency to drop backwards after a few minutes of sitting. Let's also have a friendly reminder here that meditation isn't like getting a massage. It's certainly not comfortable, and even though it's often advertised as bliss-inducing, I can say from many years of experience, this isn't exactly blissful. It's a time to be curious and observant, alert, aware. Maybe we can enjoy some bliss in a bath at some other time during the day today. All right, so you've climbed aboard whatever it is that you're sitting on, and then what I'd like for you to do today is place your hands palms down on your thighs, and you'll experiment this week with sliding your hands forward or sliding your hands back to see what helps you keep a nice alert spine. I once learned that when we are very erect like this, it often indicates interest versus not interested. So it's nice to sit up nice and tall as if you're interested in what you might observe today. From here, now that you're on your cushion or whatever type that is, and you're sitting up tall with your hands palms down on your thighs, I'd like for you to now either close your eyes or soften your gaze and turn your eyes downward. Now, this meditation will have ample moments of silence, so resist the urge to see if I'm still here or the video is working. Now, with your eyes closed or turned downward, I invite you to explore your inner landscape, beginning at your roots. Simply become aware of all the points where your body is now in contact with that which is beneath you. You may feel a cushion, a blanket, a carpet, yoga mat, the floor. Observe how your legs and hips are supported by that which is beneath you. Now activate the downward energy by pressing down through your sitting bones, down through your outer thighs. And then observe that as you root down through those body parts, you simultaneously rise up through their opposite. In this case, the tops of your shoulders, the tops of your ears, the bridge of your nose, the crown of your head. Observe yourself simultaneously rooting and rising. And as your mind wanders during this sit, and it will, let's begin by relaxing around that reality. Our effort is in simply harnessing it back to the present moment. Imagine you have some great cosmic lasso that you cast out to bring your mind back to the physical sensations of your sitting bones and your legs rooting down into the symbolic earth beneath them, the upward rising, and of course, the sensation and awareness of your breath. Now, for those of you that are yogis, this is not ujjayi breathing. This is a very relaxed observance of the tidal qualities of your breath. In through your nose, out through your nose. Notice the subtle sensation of breath as it passes from your outer nostrils to your inner nostrils and then back out again, ceaselessly. This is what we will return to again and again as your mind wanders. Now, if here on day one, you're wondering if there's something else you should be doing, the answer is no. Just observe breath flowing in, breath flowing out, the sensations of your body rooting down in this space, on this day, in this moment. Notice where your mind is now. Perhaps you label it thinking and return gently to the present moment. In breath, out breath. In breath, out breath. If your mind has wandered, remember it is not accustomed to focusing on something so simple. It is trained up to seek more complexity, distraction. Just come back again and again. use an awareness of any sensations you're experiencing, both pleasant and unpleasant, to stay present. Those sensations are happening in the now. Notice them and simply return to an awareness of your breath. Now relax your efforts and let's place our hands together in front of our hearts. This gesture is called Anjali Mudra, and it indicates that we would like to make an offering. So let us offer the merits of our efforts to all those whose lives we touch, to all beings everywhere. May our work be of benefit. I invite you to continue with this sit and simply come out when the time is right, or shift now into the free writing journal prompts that are themed also on Muladhara or root chakra and the psychological aspects associated with it. Namaste.